We are on the Des Plaines River, just on the outside of Chicago. The conditions are just absolutely insane, but there are fish to be caught. We got smallmouth, pike, gar, carp, catfish. There's all kinds of species in this river. Again, fishing with Matt from Engineering Hook Sets. He will be linked down in the description below, so definitely check his channel out along with his website. He makes some pretty good baits, and I've used them in the past and caught fish on them, so they definitely work. If you guys are new to the channel, we do all types of fishing all around the Midwest. We do river, pond, lake fishing for all kinds of different species, and we just have a blast out here catching all kinds of crazy fish. So definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you guys are new or if you have not already. But without further ado, let's get right into the video, guys. Yeah. Holy crap! First bite of the day. It's okay though. Get over there. There's one. Oh my, well, I just freaking missed one. I just seen another nice one cruising. Holy cow. There's one. Next cast after I just lost that, or like 2 casts after. Oh my god, that was a big one. Rough start, guys, rough start. Matt already caught a couple, and I've lost like 4 fish now, 4 or 5 fish. There's one on the chatterbait. First cast with the chatterbait. It feels big. Come on. There we go. I did scoop him in the net because I did not want to risk losing yet another fish. And as you can see, barely hooked on that chatterbait. I've not landed a single fish yet on my topwater. I had like 5 or 6 fish blow up and had a couple hooked, but came to a little bit of a deeper pool, some more weeds and calmer water. First cast with the chatterbait, and he annihilated it. I will take it, probably 1.5, pushing 2 pounds. Good smallmouth bass. Thank you for biting. Nice thing about a chatterbait is it's pretty easy to rip through the weeds and they get hung up. Yeah, I can't really see the bottom right here. It's pretty deep. Probably the deepest part that I've come up to yet on this stretch. Yeah. I got one. There we go. Yet another smallmouth on the chatterbait. This one's smaller. Sit down for a second. We just headed up to this lake, this backwaters that's connected to this river. I was just going my bait in pretty fast to get it out and head towards that lake, but got a fish. There we go, guys. That one's just a little bit smaller. Still not a bad fish for Illinois Des Plaines River. Heading out of Chicago. Just a lot of fun. See you, dude. Yep, here comes the rain. And we are skipping the lake because if we were to go way back in there, we'd have to paddle all the way back up, and that wind would be just crushing right in front of our face, pushing us back against the current. So we just think the smart thing to do is just to keep on going and hopefully get out of the wind at least a little bit.
Subscribe to Engineering Hook Sets. Go to engineeringhooksets.com, buy some lures.
You got to put your plug in there. engineeringhooksets.com. You guys got it down in the description. If you guys have not seen these before, these are engineered 4 hook sets, and I haven't used them too much. I haven't really had the chance to, but I did take them out to the creeks. I have caught some fish on them before. I like these plastics from what I can tell, from what I've experienced. So yeah, definitely check his channel and his website. I'm actually going to use it as a trailer right now. I'm going to take this white swim bait off this chatterbait, and I'm going to take one of these guys. I'm thinking this bright yellow. This looks pretty good. So we got one out of the package. Just gonna take my chatterbait now and just thread it on just like a normal trailer. Also, another thing I noticed is this plastic seems to be pretty durable. They don't seem like some other plastics where they just fall apart or rip so easy, but that looks pretty good as a trailer. That nice chartreuse accent on that white chatterbait. Let's get the casting and get a fish on it. Oh, dude, there was a pike. No way. Unbelievable. lifted my bait out of the water too fast, and he was right behind it. As you can tell, this wind is definitely picking up more and more as the day goes on. Pretty insane, and there's a lot of clouds, thunderstorms running through, but that is not stopping us. Like I said, we knew how it was gonna be coming into this trip, but we just said, screw it, came out here anyways. Man, how do you feel about this?
I've got my anchor out right now. I'm still drifting upstream.
This is insane. Came to a decision. We were at that. No.
The anchor just caught on something.
Look how fast I'm going back. But like I said, we came to the decision that we are halfway through this float, and instead of paddling more and more through this wind, we were just gonna let it take us all the way back to where we launched from. So by doing this, we don't have to paddle much at all. We're just gonna let the wind take us because it is so strong, and it's only gonna get even more strong throughout the day. A lot of fish that we did not hook into, a lot of fish that we just passed over. Let's just keep fishing the rest of the day and see what else we hook into. Well, Matt finally got his way blown all the way back to where I am, and I've just been sitting here for a minute, but Matt has been fishing, and he just caught a nice bass on the top water. That's a nice smallmouth using the whopper plopper.
There you go, that's like a 2-pounder right there.
2-pound smallmouth. Let's go, man.
1.88.
1.88. That's a nice smallmouth. Got him on the top water as well. Let's freaking go. Finally got the pike, man. Let's go.
You videoing?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for biting, dude.
Absolute tank of a pike. Let's freaking go. Hey, I got a walleye. I got a walleye. Look. Here we go, got him on that paddle tail. Whoa. Calm down. Holy crap. I think it's a sauger. Look at that. Got teeth. Mean little fish on the swim bait. Okay. Good to go ahead and let this guy go. After that one sauger I just caught, Matt caught a pike, and that was one of the target species. I was not expecting to catch a sauger, but I will gladly take it. I've only caught 3 freaking fish all day though. It has been a grind. I've lost so many bites, and this wind is just kicking our butts, and we are just gonna head back to the truck and call it a day. We might fish along the way. We probably will a little bit. I don't know, man. It's freaking insane out here. Oh my, oh. I haven't been so frustrated on a day of fishing in forever. It's just unreal, the amount of bites I'm getting. I am gonna do a little rundown on the gear I'm using. So on my swim bait rod, this is just a 4-inch swim bait on a 1/4 ounce jig head. For the rod, this is a 7-foot medium power with a 2500 series spinning reel, 20-pound braid as a main line, which is a little high, a little strong for a spinning rod, but it works, and a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. So I caught the sauger, and I had a few other bites on that. Spinner bait, I was using this and the chatterbait. I actually caught 2 smallmouth on this, just ripping it through weeds, but I figured that a spinnerbait would have a better chance at catching a pike, but of course I did not get the pike. And then finally, last and least, this is a whopper plopper. I mean, it's actually a really good bait, but today I just had really bad luck. I had probably a dozen bites or so on this, and I either missed or lost every single fish on there. This wind definitely does not help. It makes fishing out of a kayak miserable. We can't get too mad though, because we knew what we were heading into. We could have just stayed home, or we could have just went somewhere else, but we decided to come here anyway. And it was not a total failure. We still caught some fish. And that sauger, that was a pretty cool catch. I do not really catch those much at all, so I am happy with that. But like I said, it could have been a lot worse. And it's our fault for coming out here. He missed it. There he is. Finally. Let's see if I can actually land this one. I swear, if he comes off, dude, I'm gonna lose my mind. Well, I don't know what I was looking at. I heard an explosion. I looked over. It was a giant wake off my bait, and I just kept working it and came back for it. I mean, not a tank, but After the day I've had, I'll take anything. Not bad. I'll take it. Can you guys believe it? I actually landed a fish on the whopper plopper. I mean, it's not a bad smallmouth. I'll take it. Like I said, after the day I've had, lost so many fish. But beggars can't be choosers. I only caught 4 fish today total. And again, it could have been worse. The last time I fished a river with Matt, we caught like 40 smallmouth in total and a walleye, so that was insane. Just come out here today and only catch 4 fish. It's definitely a big difference. Definitely feels a lot different. You missed it. Got him. There we go. Starting to redeem myself. Man, these smallmouth fight so freaking hard. Oh. Well, at least I caught 2 fish fairly close to each other on the whopper plopper end. Yet, would you know, I'm missing a ton more. I'll take it though. We are getting close to the launch, so we don't have much more to fish at all. I'm gonna go ahead and get him back in. Fuck, man! God damn it! Jesus Christ. I've had it, dude. I'm done. 100-mile-per-hour wind gusts just come through. Oh my goodness. Can you get my paddle? Right there.
I caught a 1.7 pounder.
Oh yeah?
You're lucky that thing floats.
I know. I was so pissed. I was losing my shit. That is gonna be a wrap, guys. What a freaking day. Man, that was a lot of work paddling through this wind. And I'm glad we decided to come right back up to the launch and let the wind bring us up and do most of the work for us. Very frustrating, but like I said, it's our fault for coming out here. But I mean, it was not worthless. We still caught some good fish. Matt's channel will be linked down below in the description, along with his website to his baits. So definitely check them out. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll see you guys next time.